Welcome back to Monday Marketplace at Country Needleworks in Jenison, Michigan. I am Pam.
And I'm Sue.
And today we are featuring the gorgeous Rasta yarn. Because not only does it make great accessories, but it can also make really great garments.
It sure can. This is what, oh, excuse me, I'm interrupted. This is one of my favorite Malabrigo yarn bases because the way that the dyes are that they take on this yarn is just beautiful. It's like artwork.
It is.
It is.
It is. And what's also nice is that because it is a super bulky,
right,
it makes up most of your projects quite quickly.
Quick.
It's
these truly are 1 or 2 night projects.
Yes.
On the hats and cowls.
Right.
Yeah.
So we have here this hat. It's the Lara hat. It takes obviously 2 skeins, but it shows how the coloring of the dye work and the skeins can just make it look a completely different hat.
Absolutely
it's
gorgeous.
beautiful.
Who wouldn't love that as a gift?
Oh, I know.
A gift for themselves, possibly.
Absolutely.
As well. Yeah.
And you could take it with the other parts of your skein and reverse your colors. And I know.
I know. That's gorgeous.
A lot of
Absolutely
fun.
beautiful. And then we have another hat over here. That one is called Make It Snappy. I like that.
Yep.
Very simple. Look, it's simply some ribbing on the bottom, a couple of purl rows finished in stockinette on the hat. And that would be a super fun knit as well, and quick.
And quick, yeah.
And what do you have on, Pam?
Well, this is also another accessory, which is great. This is called Visiting Wendolene, and it is a cowl.
Beautiful.
And you know, because this is thick and warm, it doesn't take a lot of yarn to be cozy.
Exactly.
And this is just cozy up around the neck. You start at the bottom with 3 stitches. You just work it flat, for those of you that don't like to work in the round. And then you just sew the little back seam. And it's just, it stays in place. It's great.
Cute on a dress. Or with just any kind of outfit you would have on, but also as a coat, keep you warm and snugly. And it's so nice, these cowls that are sewn together, because you don't have to worry about tying them or pinning them or something like that.
They just stay
on.
in
This
place.
just has some pretty stitch work with knits and purls, and that's a really simple pattern.
Yes, and especially for those that don't like to work in the round, it's flat.
Yep.
So.
Very nice.
Yeah.
That is beautiful.
And what about you?
Well, this is, as we were saying, it works Rasta fabulous in accessories, but how cute is this vest?
That's adorable.
This is called the Lanesboro Vest. Very simple vest. Let me just show the back so you can
Darling.
see. Yeah. It's actually done on a size, well, you of course need to get your gauge, as you always need to get the gauge. A size 15 or a size 17 needles. We'll talk about that in a second. But it's truly just a very simple, it's almost just like making your regular sweater, but just with no sleeves.
Yep.
Easy, made in our favorite Anniversario colorway.
Yes.
We do love this colorway. But it is darling.
It
Absolutely,
is great.
it would go with so much, and it's very warm and toasty.
It is.
And I love, and it's just fun.
Yeah.
And this took a skein. It calls for 2 skeins. So this is the size small, believe it or not, for me. This is the small, and it's supposed to be worn a little bit open like this.
Yep.
So any of these colors would absolutely be amazing.
And there was plenty of yarn left over.
Yes,
that if you wanted to add a little bit of length,
Skein 2 right here.
yeah, you could add just a few more rows of length if you wanted.
But the croppie is it's a little stylish, a little bold for me. But yeah, the crop does look really cute. Yeah.
So we need big needles.
We do.
Where would we find big needles? Sue?
Where you would find all your needles at Country Needleworks. So we have got, actually, I just grabbed a few needles that we have in the 15 and the 17, but we have the fixed ones, of course, in Chowgu. We also have those in Likey, I believe, but we have the new Likey flights, the stainless steel ones. We have those in the 15s and the 17s, and we also have the beautiful Knit Pro Dreams, the wood ones. And these two are interchangeable and work with your cables that you have for the Likey. Actually, both of them work with the same cable system.
Yeah.
So you do need those, and it is a little different when you first start working with those big old chunky needles, but then they start flying and you're like, I'm loving this. This is really fun.
Because your project gets done that much quicker.
Yeah, and I think we'll be seeing more garments in this big Rasta because it's beautiful, fun to work with, and quick, as we love quick.
Right.
On to the next project.
And even in garter, it's got a great stitch definition.
Yeah, it sure does.
That
it
makes
sure
it
does.
interesting too.
So we're also on our countdown to Christmas, as we talked about before, because it sneaks up on us right around the corner. So we had some thought that wouldn't it be fun to show some of the kits that we have here?
Yes, and we have kits in different sections of the store.
I feel like different genres of kits.
It is true. So we have some embroidery kits by the Corinne Lapierre line, And I have personally worked up some of these.
Oh, have you?
Yeah,
In the
I have.
wool?
Yes,
Yeah.
for Christmas. They're just, it's absolutely just so stunning and
Yeah,
just fun
beautiful.
to do. We have some cross stitch kits. Some are a little bit easier for the beginning cross stitcher. Maybe you've got, a grandchild that wants to get into something like that. We have a few other embroidery things, but what's really getting to be popular, and it was asked for, is
The needlepoint.
the needlepoint is coming back.
It absolutely is. And I remember doing needlepoint in, I will say, the 70s. Really fun to do that. And we've had so many of our younger customers come in and ask, I believe it's a big TikTok craze.
I'm thinking
Look at us on TikTok crazy.
Yep, we are.
So those are really fun, the needlepoint. And then we also have these dots, diamond dots kits, which are really fun to do. Kind of like, we also have them in cards as well to make cards, but those are just really fun. I keep calling them Dippin' Dots, but that's the ice cream. You could eat Dippin' Dots while you're doing these dot projects as well. So those are fun. And then we've had these for a while, but we do love these. We've got the knitting and crochet kits from Hardy Craft, different animals. There's a cute little cactus, all kinds of things. And then we even have some of the wobbles for beginning crochet.
Yep.
So we've got some kits. Perfect stocking stuffers, perfect gifts.
That's right. So make sure that we are your first stop when you're looking for needles or bulky yarn or even some kits as we're thinking about gift ideas. If you have any other questions regarding what we have on, any of our samples or that we have talked about here during this, you can call us at 616-457-9410 or email us at sales@countryneedleworks.net. And until next time, keep making.
We'll see you soon.